and welcome to the back nine of the final round of the 2022 Vintage Kenilworth at Kenilworth Disc Golf Course in Pottstown, PA. This tournament is sponsored by BS Upshot, Tournaments and Shop. I'm Dave Oster, here with Rick Hansen. Rick, you ready for this back nine?
I'm ready for the back nine. We're going to hope that we can continue the hot rounds by all of our players today. Adam's starting to pull away just a little bit, but I'm hoping we get some tight competitive golf down the stretch.
I am hopeful as well, and we will see if that happens starting on hole 10, par 3, 285 feet. Pretty much wide out in the open, whatever you got. It plays probably closer to 300 because it is uphill. But other than a little bit of woods on the right side, there's not much to get in your way.
Oh, looks like Brandon going thumber again, loosening up the shoulder. I'm sorry, Adam.
Yeah, Adam likes to go to this shot. I don't think I have the shoulder for it, but it seems to work out for him.
I might be able to throw that once around.
Yeah, and only on 18.
Yes. Oh, Brandon, nice rip. Hyzer back.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this hole is the opposite direction of the last hole on the back nine. If anybody didn't see that, go over and check the front nine out first. So the wind is the opposite direction. Now it's a headwind, so it seems to be turning these players' discs over maybe more than they anticipated.
Ryan got a nice little hyzer back. Looks like Kevin trying to play the wind. Might hyzer a little much.
Ooh.
Had a little short.
Yeah.
That's all right. Not in trouble there. He can. Oh, he looks like he's running it. Oh, come back. Oh, off the cage.
That was a great bid.
His smile at the end said he wanted that.
Yeah.
Brandon with that stab putt out of the woods just hits chains.
And those bushes he were in were all thick thorn bushes, so that couldn't have been comfortable getting in and out.
Nope. Yeah, not for me. But at least it's winter, so you got more layers.
That's right. So all of our players giving pretty good bids. No one able to connect for the birdie. And you can see the mud around. Players slipping and trying to grab their discs. This part of the course, it started to get even worse in the first half. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, because this looks more uphill than some of those first half holes. But that's all right. Everybody gets out there with a par.
That's right. And now we move to hole 11, par 3, 235. Basket is just around this corner of trees. You can try to go under this branch. A lot of these players are going to go up and around. And then the down-sloped green that you need to slow down. Otherwise, you're going to go into the woods.
That's right. And perfect. Everybody is forehand now.
That's right.
Oh, nice. Adam turns that corner.
And I'm not...
Oh, Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon's not going to do the forehand.
It's all right. He's shown he's got a nice turnover. Let it slowly fade back in. Get around the tree. Ooh. All right.
And I think that's the issue, which is hard to turn a backhand that wide and get it to come all the way back to the basket.
Yeah, and stay that low because it looks like you got to stay under the trees as Ryan goes a little early. Oh, but gets a good kick.
And I want to know who put that bench there in front of a tee pad.
In front? Yeah.
When I first walked up to the tee pad, I thought it was facing the other way. I'm like, who puts a bench there? I called it the decapitation bench.
I'm going to sit and watch you take your shot.
Yeah.
Full on.
To the face.
Right. It's called the... Oh, nice putt. Brandon with another circle 2 putt, trying to put the pressure on Adam.
Yeah, I had a couple unlucky ones.
He's got a couple of them already this round. Definitely keep it a minute.
Yeah. Ryan from a little trouble. Oh, gonna walk away with the bogey. Oh, Adam real close.
That one didn't have
Gets his
14
birdie in
grams
there.
of mud on
Keeps
it.
that 4-stroke lead on Brandon.
Yes,
I don't know, you could hear Adam talking about mud on his putter. His first putter he grabbed was, I think, the one he threw. He picked up and was about to release it for his putt and realized the other side was caked with mud. So he quickly switched putters, avoided maybe a very heavy putter miss because of the mud. But we move on to hole 12, par 3, 285 feet uphill. The way we're looking is a gap that these players may be trying to hit, but most players I think are actually going to go around to, now what we're looking at is the right side. There's more space and probably easier for a forehand or a turnover to get through.
All right, my money's on Brandon going through that tight gap.
Out of these 4 players, I think you would be correct.
High turnover out of Adam. All right, hits one of those overhanging, I don't know my trees, so tree branch.
Pine.
That's what it looked like because
Yeah.
it was still green in the winter, but all right. Bailed out a little left here out of Brandon. And he didn't go for that tight gap.
No,
Oh.
surprisingly not. Ryan didn't quite get over on it enough. Uphill turnover, I think, and maybe I'm not sure which way the wind was blowing in this hole. Again, just playing into it.
Down. All right.
Kevin going close.
Down. Out of the
Yeah,
tree.
Kevin too. He put a
Sweep
lot of angle on that, and it just came back.
Brandon going to have to almost U-turn.
Oh,
All right, there we go. Should save the par.
hit something metal.
All right. Uphill putt, so a little probably plays a little longer than you think. Kevin with a good bid.
Yeah, another close one for Kevin. A little upset, but he's doing all right.
Adam got another long one.
Oh.
Ooh, gave it a scare.
What?
Brandon's putt's fun to watch.
Yeah,
A lot of things happen on that putt.
but they go in more often than not.
Yeah, yes they do. Adam saves the par on there. And I can't seem to remember. I know Adam's had to straddle out and putt around a lot of things, but he's a straddle putter through and through, huh?
It seems like it. I think, close, easy ones, he's probably back to the regular stance, but he does do the straddle a lot. And hole 13, par 3, 250 feet. Very much downhill, more than the camera even shows. And once you get to the basket, it slopes right to left. And there's a little bit of a swamp or a creek kind of behind the basket with a row of trees that you're trying to avoid going into. And we
See, now I like the tomahawk here because this avoids the ground play down the hill. In theory, this should stick right in.
Yeah, I
A
think,
little off
yeah,
left, though.
Little left side. You're right, because the backhand is going exactly where I was explaining that you don't really want to go unless you kind of turn it
Yeah.
over into the ground like this. You get any kind of skip, the downhill is just going to feed it right into the swampy area.
Oh, real low. That's going to skip.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Thankfully, it was short, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin looked like he slipped and had a little separation anxiety with the disc there. Stabbing through. Ooh, he was aggressive.
Sure was. That's downhill and right towards that stuff we've been talking about.
Oh, good avoidance on the camera.
And still gets a shot.
Now-
Great catch camera operation by our catch cam Wendy. Featured on a lot of our Hyzer crew rounds, if anybody out there has been watching those.
Now, I always wonder, when do you decide to move as the catch cam? Because you pretty much know the flight, you get to know them, but when do you decide to move?
I think you gotta move very late, because think about how many times you think it might hit you, but then doesn't, and then you might
Yep.
screw up your shot. So you really gotta wait till the last second.
Dedication to the craft.
Yes.
Brandon saves his par. I believe we saw Adam nope, Adam. Oh, that's right. Adam missed off the cage.
Yeah, this basket wasn't friendly to the other 3 of these players, all missing just by an inch or 2.
Yeah, smash my
Unfortunate bogey for Kevin and Ryan. Adam luckily just a par, but missed nonetheless as we move on to hole 14, par 3, 250 feet. Basically, this big main gap you're trying to hit is a little bit of a low ceiling, and the basket is on the right side of the fairway, so a left to right finish will get you close to the basket on this one.
See ya. Oh, what a
The-
great kick.
Plays with the trees on the right-hand side.
No,
Oh,
sure.
but fights
was going.
through. Inside circle 1.
Yeah, I think that was probably a good redirection or tree direction
Flip,
for
flip.
Adam.
Okay, he'll be fine. It's kind of deceiving because from this angle it looked like it was going to be way left, and then you go to the catch cam and it's inside circle 1.
Yeah, the slopes on this course, you know, versus seeing it in person and then seeing it on camera, they look very different. It was very slopey, and I think it's playing tricks on our eyes on camera.
Yeah, it doesn't look as elevationally challenged as the course is.
Just like you wrote
That's
it
a
up,
nice
right?
approach.
Yeah, off a limb, Ryan still gets it all the way up there.
Oh, I'm not expecting Kevin to do anything but run everything now.
That's right.
That's cool.
Adam hits the weak side of the basket. Brandon could pick up that stroke, close it to
Alright.
3 with 4 to go.
There it is.
Just had to count on my fingers, make sure there was the right number of holes. That was good. I've seen Kevin make that 10, 15-foot putt with his bag on a lot. I don't know about you, but I don't trust myself to putt anything with a bag on.
Nope, I'm not even touching my bag till I'm taking the disc out of it. We'll see if he tries it again on hole 15. We're looking at a par 3, 220 feet. Plays probably more like 240, 250, because it's pretty severely uphill and a left to right slope. So the backhand kind of spiking in is a good play. Forehand's going to do similar to what we saw on 13. If you throw it low, is going to kind of fade down the hill and away from the basket.
Little early and short out of Brandon there. Things are getting a little warmer. We got some sweatshirts coming off.
Yeah, it doesn't quite look
Nice.
it because it's, you know, early March, but it got warm this day. It was high 60s, and, you know, we're in eastern Pennsylvania, definitely not a place known for its tropical climate, especially in the middle of winter. But
That might have been the first time Pennsylvania and tropical were ever uttered together. Oh, that looks like the play. Come on in. Stayed out. I thought he was going to get a little skip, but that's still not bad. It looks 25,
yeah,
30 feet.
little roll,
Come on. There we go, Kevin. Good putt.
just over the rim.
Brandon to get within 2. Oh. Just hasn't been Ryan's day on the green today.
Yeah, he had a great first round. Obviously, he made the lead card, and just not having
Yeah,
a great
that one.
second round.
I mean, I could.
Adam bounces it right back up. Back to 4 with 3 to go now. I had to tell you, though, Ryan still looks like he's having a good time out there. I still see the smiles.
Yeah, end of the day, you're playing disc golf. How bad could it really be?
You haven't seen me play, Dave.
Yes, I have. Hole 16, par 3, 235 feet. Big giant island of trees that these players are going to have to throw around. And it's also severely downhill, like a lot of these other holes have been, and a lake behind. So it's a really big spike hyzer placement shot on this hole. Very interesting.
And you push too far. There, it looks like there's other trees on the backside there too. This is a nice, like you said, placement shot. This is a golf shot.
Yep, absolutely.
Now that was good. Yeah. That's like what
Oh, there you go.
There
What's
is
Brandon
actually a
got here?
forehand line to the left side that I heard about some players taking, but to me it seems a lot harder for anybody to hit that line.
Brandon's up there. Come on, Ryan. Oh, that should looks good as long as it gets around. Just a little early.
Yeah, actually
Maybe.
catches the back side of the trees. He's on the green, just not as far over.
Yeah, there it is, Ryan.
Makes up for it.
That's everybody now today with a big circle 2 putt, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. And everybody's made the highlight reel. You got to love a card where everybody's making my job better.
There you go. He really does get so much action on that putter.
Yeah.
Little step putt. Oh, Adam again, weak side.
I want to give a quick plug to our Patreon. I mentioned highlights. We do post the highlights of every round that we cover before the coverage comes out on our Patreon. So if anybody'd like to check those out, go over to patreon.com/HyzerMedia. We have a couple different tiers, starting as little as $2. We also post exclusive content and monthly disc giveaways. So check out, link for that will also be in the description.
Be part of the cool kids. Come on, you can do it.
That's right. So 2 birdies and 2 pars on that hole. As we move on to 17, par 3, 225 feet, probably the roughest rough on the course, both sides, very thick, but the shot shape is fairly simple. Just a simple backhand, right-hand hyzer. Got to get the distance. These players are either going to go for the low skipper or a little bit higher to try to get it near the basket.
I gotta say, anytime I see those boards in the middle of fairway, I'm thinking mud is coming.
Yeah, this is the bottom of all of the hills that we've been looking at all day, and I think this is where most of the water ends up, down towards the lake.
This one's downhill a little bit too, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Less so than the other ones, but you can see better on this shot. It's a little bit downhill,
Yeah.
so probably plays even less than 225.
And that's what it looked like from Kevin and Brian. It looked like they were expecting downhill to give them a little bit more. This is a nice looking shot out of Brandon. Yeah. Didn't Hyzer skip at all. Stayed flat.
Just straight skip.
There we go. Oh, perfect. Now he gets to play in the mud.
That's right. Who doesn't love a nice mud puddle in the middle of a round?
Oh, that got nice through. Very good.
Yeah, nice
Good
little
save.
stab shot.
Brandon with the birdie. But I think Adam's going to match it, and I think he's going to keep it at 4 going into 18.
Hey, anything can happen.
That's my kind of bird.
Whoa, looks real slippery down there.
Yeah, like I said, right around the basket, it's all the traffic, it collects there into puddles, and we were all slipping around. You can see that on near the tee pad, hole 18 as well, as we look at our final hole for this tournament. Par 3, 235 feet. It's a left to right slope once you get down to near the basket. And we see a great round by these guys. Like I said earlier, great card to be following. Super supportive, great, happy, even when everybody wasn't having the best shots. They were having a great time.
Hey, forehand skip. Perfect. Oh, curl up. There it is. I love that hat Brandon's wearing, too. Little. Ooh. That looked, the camera was tricky. It looked like it was a little overturned, and then it ended up staying out wide of the basket. But nice shot.
No, not like that.
Oh, that's a good looking forehand. Big skip.
And
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Kevin was trying to ace this hole, and he was actually upset with this shot because he didn't ace it, even though he's absolutely parked for birdie.
Well, if that's where, oh, that's got an ace run chance if a Hyzer's back. Ooh, nice shot out of Ryan.
Yeah, just a little inside.
All right, let's go.
All right. Can we get a star frame to end it?
Yeah.
Brandon starts us off right. I love that he runs in every putt, too.
Yeah.
I make it, I'm running.
That's great. Super excited about everything.
There you go, Ryan. Way to finish.
I'm gonna throw a tomahawk 100 miles an hour.
Looks like we are. Yeah. All right, a star frame to finish it out.
Great way to finish the
Adam.
round. And as we
Adam
see
looks like-
Adam tapping in, fittingly, He played great this whole round. He actually had an ace on the front nine. Unfortunately, we weren't filming that, but he had a front nine of the first round, that is. Great tournament overall, 22 down through 2 rounds. Congratulations to Adam McCarter, the winner of the MP40 division for the Vintage Kenilworth 2022. And great tournament put on by Brian, you can see there, from BS Upshot Tournaments and Shop. Go check them out. Take a look at the final scoreboard. Adam wins it by 3 strokes, 10 down, hot round, both rounds of this tournament. Brandon coming in second, Andrew and Michael coming into the top 4, tied with Kevin for 4th, and the rest of these guys playing pretty well today. So thank you, Rick, for joining me.
Thanks, Dave. I look forward to another full season this year instead of just a tail, and it's always nice to sit and watch some disc golf with you.
Thanks for watching. Thank you to Rick. I'm Dave Oster, and we'll catch you on the next hole.